Kevin Cork, live for us in D.C. Kevin, thank you. Let's bring in Axiom Strategies' Erin Maguire, along with former L.A. GOP Vice Chair and Daily Wire actor Siaka Massaquoi. Thank you both for coming on. Erin, to you first, I want to play some sound. It's Lindsey Graham, the senator, and Josh Hawley on being targeted by Democrats.
Can you tell me why my phone records, when I'm the chairman of the Judiciary Committee, were sought by the Jack Smith agents?
Tapped my phone, tapped Lindsey Graham's phone, tapped Marsha Blackburn's phone, tapped 5 other phones of United States senators. Gee, it sure looks like targeting political opponents to me.
I mean, he's right, Erin. It does look like targeting. What do you think about this?
It does look like targeting, and that would be a repeated pattern of behavior by Democrats when they were at the helm of the Department of Justice. I watched a lot of this committee hearing today, and in it, at one point, you heard Adam Schiff do his opening about how the Department of Justice was targeting political rivals. And I thought to myself, wow, you would think he was reading from the Republicans here because of how often Democrats have politicized the Department of Justice. It is the Trump administration who is bringing this to light and now rectifying those wrongs. Investigations and shining light and holding people to account for weaponization against political rivals, which was done under Democrats, is not political retribution. It is use of the law as it should be. And that upsets Democrats because they have used the Department of Justice to target Republicans for over a decade now.
Oh, it upsets them greatly. Meantime, Siaka, to you. Here's FBI Director Kash Patel talking about troops in Chicago.
We learned that the Chicago city streets have 110,000 gang members. That's right. You heard me right. They had 1,200 shootings this year alone, 360 homicides. When politicians choose to side with those metrics and not their citizenry, thank God we have President Trump and this Department of Justice and this FBI going in there and crushing violent crime. We know how to gather ground level intelligence, and we know how to put handcuffs on the bad guys, and we know that we have the backing of this administration.
I mean, if you're a leader of Chicago or the state of Illinois, Siaka, it's really hard to downplay 360 homicides.
Well, you know what, Trace? The other thing is, I don't understand why these Democrats just won't work with the administration.
Right.
It's been called Chirac for a reason. They made a TV show because it was so violent, it was akin to a war zone. Yet they don't want to help. They just I think Brandon Johnson just turned off the gunshot locator program over there. And I don't understand what's going on. Why can't these Democrats who were just crying during the riots of 2020 because their constituents couldn't go to the pharmacy that burned down, and now they're completely silent when they know what's going on in that city? That city is in a $1 billion shortfall right now, and they're trying to raise taxes because they're paying for these illegals. Yep. It's crazy what's going there in Chicago, and I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of areas start to flip red coming up.
And what's bizarre is that 360 homicides is considered a good year for Chicago, and they're bragging about it. Meantime, back to you, Erin. Senate Majority Leader John Thune said this about the shutdown.
It could stop today. We have the bill in front of us. It's in the Senate. House has passed it and supported it. The President is ready to sign it into law. Could do it today. All we have to do is pick it up off the desk, as you all know. And if there are a handful of Democrats, a few more Democrats who are willing to vote with us, we can get this government opened up again.
But, of course, Chuck Schumer's over there saying, no, this whole air traffic control thing is all the Republicans' fault. They're looking for an opening here, Erin.
Democrats are looking for any opportunity to try to pin the shutdown on Republicans, but the American people know that's not the fact. It is Democrats who chose to shut down the government. It is Democrats now who are causing these air traffic control delays because all they need to do is go to the Senate floor, like Majority Leader Thune said, and open the government. It is Democrats who now have military families possibly staring down missing paychecks because they want to play political games about Obamacare. It is Democrats who are putting this country in a tailspin for political power because they know the only way Democrats maintain power is by taking it from the American people. That's what they're trying to do right now for the sake of providing free health care to illegal immigrants. It's absolute insanity.
Let me remind you now, Jay Jones is running for Attorney General in Virginia. Here's the text that he sent out. Put this up on the screen. Three people, 2 bullets. Gilbert, Hitler, and Pol Pot. Gilbert gets 2 bullets to the head. Spoiler, put Gilbert in the crew with the 2 worst people you know, and he receives both bullets every single time. And Tim Kaine, the senator, said the following about this. Siaka, watch.
Jay has apologized. The statements that he made were indefensible, but I've known Jay Jones for 25 years. I think those statements were not in character, and he has apologized. I wish other people in public life would sincerely apologize for stuff. So, no, I still am a supporter.
We are living in a time, Siaka Massaquoi, where literally wishing for people to be dead is not disqualifying in politics.
You know, I guess we can say that it's not both sides anymore. And just less than about a month from Charlie Kirk's death, and we're finding this out, that surprise, surprise, but no surprise to everyone else, that this is what these people think about us. You know, there's an old statement that says, we on the right think people on the left have bad ideas. People on the left think people on the right are bad people with ideas. So if you have this situation going on, what is their final solution? You know, no pun intended, is going to be what you saw in those text messages. And I'm fine with Durbin backing him or Tim Kaine backing him as a friend. But let's be honest here. This person was going to be controlling like the largest legal office in the state. And that's that we can't have that if he's willing to put out such threats. And the other person actually told him, hey, stop. And he still laughed about it. So this is who they are. And it's sad that we had to see it, but I'm happy that we get to see it so people can know who to vote for moving forward.
Baffling that he's still running for office. Erin, Siaka, thank you both.
Crazy.
Thank you.
When I look at the video of January 6th, that was very clearly people uprising, vandalizing.